Hello, Stevie Babies. Welcome to Friday, July the 24th. Soon be Christmas. Well, what a day this has been. This morning, up at 6 o'clock. Can't sleep. Get up, do a bit of stretching, take breakfast up to my wife. And go to get in the car, go and get a newspaper for the neighbour before I start work. Can I find my house keys? It's absolutely everywhere. Even came down to here to the studio. No, and I just happened to bang my leg. The keys were in my pocket. Because I'm 64 now, you know. That's what this is. I'm getting old. So, locked the house, got in the taxi, shut the door, mirror fell off. Oh, you couldn't make it up. Luckily, we had one of those, they're not glass, but they're mirrors, and you cut them to the shape that you want. And we happened to have one in the kitchen, of all places. So I cut that, and it's a really nice fit, and I peeled the backing off, thinking it was the sticky side. No, that turned out to be the reflective side, so I'd cut it to the wrong shape, so it wouldn't fit. So I just chopped it up and made it small enough to fit in. It looks horrible now, but at least it works. I used Yoo-hoo glue, because clearly it doesn't come with its own glue. Well, it's okay. I can see stuff coming behind me. Well, it's a bit like one of those circus birds, but it's all a bit woo. And then there was no work. Hardly done any work at all. I think that's how it's going to be for me and everybody else, to be honest. Quite a while. So we can get through it. So anyway, I came home to some good news, because the mother-in-law's mobility scooter I brought home, and my son managed to get somebody interested in it. So they came round. I think it was going for £60, and I rode it round the garden before they come, just make sure it works. Yeah, it's a good, yeah, terrific. Now before that, it had kept stopping every now and then, but it didn't today. Maybe what it was has been cured. So I parked it up, and they came, turned the key, no electric. Changed the battery, no electric. Checked the batteries, charged up. How embarrassing. Took the battery off again, had a good look. And one of the terminals, flimsy little thing that sits like this, it stands up, and when the battery goes in, it obviously like that. It's a broke. I said, well, it's just a penny ante little thing. You just screw that and put another one in. They're about to have them in the shops. I said, oh, I'm really embarrassed now. I said, don't want it. And the woman said, will you take a bit less? So the wife said, 50? She said, yeah, okay. So it went for 50 quid, which sounds not good, but actually that's what Margaret paid for it a couple of years ago. So did well there. And the lady, I don't know how to say this nicely, but she's quite large. And when I sit in it, the seats, the handles on the seats, they do go up, but they're like this on me. I don't think she's going to get in it. And she didn't even try. So anyway, me and her husband took it apart, put it in the car, and off they drove. So, there you go. The wife is still not very well. I don't think she's ever going to get any better either. So let's talk about today's painting from the other middle section. The canvas from this is an older canvas. And I know that because it looks old. And the stretcher is famously Loughborough University built. So I don't know what was on it before, can't remember. But obviously I've painted over it now. It's now called a glass half full 2. It's mixed media, and it's quite recent. Last year, year before. They haven't put a date on it. Because I don't really like putting dates on, because people might look at it and go, "Oh, that's been that so long. How come he hasn't sold it? It can't be any good." But people don't trust themselves. Well, they think if no one else likes it, they shouldn't like it. It's ridiculous. Either you like it or you don't. But that's how people are. Like, if it's too cheap, they think it can't be any good. You have to make it expensive, and then if you're not careful, it becomes too expensive. It's a nightmare. Anyway, I don't make a living at it, so I'm not worried. The price is the price. But if you want to know it, contact me and I'll tell you. It's 80 last article. What's there? Now, I'll go back a bit, you can see it all. Obviously, naked lady looking at him, and he's looking at her, and he, what is it? Is she the model? And is he the artist? Or is the artist having the rest and we're watching the model having the rest? And what's the glass half full? Dots. Dots everywhere. I hadn't realised I have. Is it a problem with dots? Or is it an interesting quirk? Let's call it an interesting quirk. And there's a vase there with some flowers in it, which looks a little bit dead. Interestingly, again, I've talked about this before, how things appear in more than one painting. And this, you might recognise from quite a while ago now, one of the paintings I showed you earlier, is the same figure. If you put wings on it, it's one of the angels, which means it's me. So I'm not sure who this is. She's got reddish hair. I don't think that means anything. It's just this colour balanced by that colour. That's all. And the green is in the middle, giving it centre ground. See, I do know what I'm doing. If you come over this side, there are vertical bars, which alludes to wallpaper, and might well be. And there's a cabinet there. The cabinet. That's a drawer where all the secrets are held, and all the art materials. I have a set of drawers, and not like that because you've got handles on. But I do have a set of drawers over there, which used to be in my bedroom as a boy. I had two. Don't know where the other one's gone. Maybe it got scrapped. Shame. Never mind. So there's not much else to say. It's mixed media. So there's probably oil paint underneath it, on the original painting. And then there's charcoal, emulsion, acrylic, probably a bit more oil. The hair looks like it's been done with oil. It's got texture from the painting beneath it, and other lumpy bits. And I think because he's actually got his thumb up, I think he might be drawing her, he might be the artist. Or maybe he's saying, yeah, nice one. I don't know. But it is unusual for both the model and the artist to be naked. But another thing, well, why not? If one's prepared to be, perhaps the other one should be prepared to be as well. But there you go. That's that painting. Not many left now. There's about 5, I think 5 left to do. And I'm making my way through the studio. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can show you. I tidied all that up yesterday. And like I said about moving the jigsaw, I've moved it. And I now need a piece of wood, which I might have down. I have got down here. to screw that onto so that I can just move the whole board. It'll be. Still not totally sure about the doors on the cupboards that I'm proposing. But then again, I don't think the socket will be in the way, really. I can get around that. Not a problem. And then I just need to sort out this mess. Will they ever make stencils out of those? Will I just bin them? And all of this, there's so much stuff to keep on the off chance I might need it. It's got to go. I've got to be ruthless. I'm telling my wife to be ruthless with all the stuff in the house. I need to demonstrate that I can be ruthless too. So, things to do: salt studio, cut the grass, water the tomato plants in the greenhouse. I fixed the window and stuff now. And yesterday, by the way, let me tell you, I was looking at it. How do you get this end cap on the roof? It doesn't fit. Why doesn't it fit? I looked at it and I thought, well, that's odd. I hadn't bolted it together, so I had to take the windows off again, partially, and then wash it together and then put the bolts in. Goodness knows what might have happened. And I followed all the instructions, and I've still got these left over. I don't know where they came from. I don't know what they're for. Who knows? Obviously, with spare parts missing, extra bits, they got it wrong in packing, didn't they? So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. Cut the grass, tomatoes, start sorting this out. The cardboard the greenhouse came in needs folding up or cutting up. Probably be easier to cut it up and put it into the bin, get tidied up, because I'm sick of everywhere looking a mess. Does my head no good, my mental health suffers, and I'll get all this rubbish just envelops me. I can understand why these hoarders get to be a certain way. If they start, oh, just keep that, and then they get a lot, and it just becomes overwhelming, and you can't sort it because it's just, what do I do with it all? Which I think is where the wife is at the minute, with all the stuff from her mother's, as well as all our stuff. It's just she doesn't know where to start. It's overwhelming. I've offered to take over and throw it all away, and she's not keen on that. Anyway. I'm going to have to go. I'm going to see what Julie Kilmans has been up to on her vlog. She's been selling her artworks just lately, or trying to. Good luck to her with that. It ain't easy. You know it don't come easy. Bit of Ringo there. Probably get taken down because of that music. Never mind, eh? Love all hurting on her walking soft shoes. So,